First of all, to clear up a common misconception, Great Britain refers to the largest island of the British Isles. Great in this case meaning big. It is made up of England, Scotland, and Wales, and is the 8th largest island in the world. There are between around 4,000 and 6,289 other islands in the group, depending on the size of rock we are talking about, and whether you can count it as an island if it is only one at high tide.
Tsunamis are typically triggered by undersea earthquakes with a Richter magnitude greater than 7. Tsunamis with a shallow focus that create prolonged shocks and move the seafloor vertically are the deadliest. To be more precise, other major catastrophes, such as undersea volcano eruptions, can also cause tsunamis.
The avocado is a very special kind of appetizer. It originally evolved somewhere in Mexico or Central America and is now grown all over the world. Avocados are considered healthy because their shape is similar to a part of the human body. One common type of avocado consumed is the variety called the Gwen. The original variety is now harvested in around 70 countries in the world.
Recently, some students at the Technical University of Sydney carried out a survey about free time activities and holidays as part of their course. They wanted to find out if city residents enjoy being active in their leisure time. They also wanted to find out which sporting activities are the most popular and if different types of people prefer different activities.
How much your holiday costs will depend on which package you can afford. If you want to explore another country or another continent, like Africa or Australia, then you have to travel there before you can start cycling, and that can be expensive. However, camping can be a way of keeping accommodation costs down. But, generally speaking, you will find there is a cycling holiday to suit every pocket.
Bats are the only mammals capable of active and sustained flight. They achieve this with semi-transparent wings, composed of two layers of almost hairless skin stretched between the long bones, the back limb, and the tail. The other external features of bats are not unlike those seen in many groups of other small mammals. They are successful, due to their nocturnal lifestyle, and other physiological adaptations.
Our knowledge of prehistoric rocks and portable art should not be considered either correct or incorrect. But it should only be fragmentary or incomplete. The element of uncertainty is likely to always be present in this field of study. This should lead to flexible models complementing each other and the willingness to accept that scenario.
Hay fever is a term that is commonly used to describe a series of symptoms many sufferers experience in the spring and summer. These symptoms generally include sneezing, itchy or watering eyes, a blocked or runny nose, and, on occasion, difficulty breathing. Strictly speaking, however, hay fever is not an accurate name for this ailment, since it is neither caused by hay, nor does it cause fever at a high temperature.
In 1783, America gained freedom from British authorities and established its own autonomous tea commerce with China. Because of the success of this commerce, some people in Britain questioned the logic of the East India Company's continued monopoly on British trade. The company lost its monopoly eventually to its successor, and it was very profitable for traders in India.
There are many standards that ensure a safe and nutritious supply of food from organic farms. However, organic farming reduces crop yields while increasing the labor required. As a result, organic food is generally more expensive. The price difference may be offset slightly in the future, as consumers ask for more organically grown produce, and more suppliers jump into the market to fill that demand.
Every tribe on the planet has a way of dealing with life's uncertainties. Fortune-telling is one example. Some individuals visit a fortune teller if they are interested in their future life or have a major choice to make. These men and women try a variety of ways to assist the consumer with their request. However, the extent to which such ideas are held is frequently startling.
Under the new regulations of online shopping, you can change your mind at any time, return the products, and get a full refund, including any shipping charges you may have paid. Whether or not the items have been returned, this must be done within 30 days of the cancellation. Any associated credit arrangements will likewise be terminated as a result.
Madagascar's vegetation and wildlife developed in isolation from the rest of the globe for over 85 million years. Many flowering plants are noted for their fragrance, spice, and medicinal uses, which is an example of their entirely distinct essential oils and botanicals. Researchers think that the oil has the ability to penetrate deep into muscle tissue and joints to do significant healing.
Hot springs on the sea bottom are known as hydrothermal vents, may be found in various locations of the ocean floor, particularly where magma approaches the seafloor. Vent fields are commonly seen around underwater volcanoes when lava is erupting or about to erupt. Hydrothermal vents can also be found in spreading portions of the ocean floor, such as at mid-ocean ridges, where tectonic plates are separating.
Reading on paper has become so ingrained in our culture that it's difficult to picture anything ever replacing markings on shredded trees. The written word has proven astonishingly durable since someone discovered an affordable technique to construct movable metal type, making it possible to generate reading matter rapidly and in huge quantities.
It may astonish you, but anyone can improve their optimism and faith with effort. Pessimists can have the ability to recognize the positive sides of misfortunes. They can be more precise about the consequences, learn not to take full responsibility, and learn to take credit for the good they accomplish. It only takes a little practice, because optimism is just a method of thinking about the positive and negative aspects of life.
The application of advanced technology is redefining the modern architecture industry. Skyscrapers may readily reach unprecedented heights, thanks to technological advancements. It has an impact on how architects design the structures of these buildings. The skyscraper's new function is to give spectacular vistas, as well as to contain communications and telecasting.
The 21st century may be remembered as the period of lifelong learning and labor. The end stage of a linear working life, retirement, might be replaced with learning, working, and leisure life cycle. The seasonal, occasional, and project employment are examples of flexible working arrangements that may be used in conjunction with full-time work.
The circular shape of a dwelling place allows air and energy to move freely, making it one of the most efficient interior atmospheres for human habitation. This allows natural heating and cooling to take place. Geodesic shelters have been created in a variety of climates and temperatures all over the world, and have shown to be the most effective human shelter available.
Dyeing is a method of coloring materials, such as textile fibers, in which the color is absorbed into the garment. The color's permanence, or how long it lasts, is determined by the dye and the technique employed. True dyeing results in a permanent color change in which the dye is absorbed by the fiber or chemically mixed with the material.